This is the Telok Primary School 2024 WA2 Practice Paper 1. I'll be going through the solutions for these 8 questions. I would advise you to always try the questions first before you watch the video. Right? Let's start. Now, if you are at home and you do not have the paper, please pause the video before I start explaining every question. Try it on your own first before watching and listening to the explanation. Now, convert 1.3 as a percentage. Now, as you know, if you're going to change, for example, half, that will be 50%. Or, for example, 1/4. To change to percentage, you just multiply by percent, right? And you get 25%. So we're going to change 1/2 to a percent. Times 100%, you get 100%. So what is 1.3 then? Same thing. 1.3 you times 100%. Move the decimal. You will have 130%. Now, this question is very simple. Actually, you do not need to do any working. I'm showing the working just for those who have forgotten how to do this. Next one, find the circumference of this circle. I pause, you may start. Okay, step 1, usually let's label what is given. This radius is 14 cm. I've seen the radius, I know I must find the circumference. I'm given this pi. So step 2, I use my formula 2 pi r. Right, 2 times 22 divided by 7 times r is 14. I do my simplification, divided by 7, I get 1, divided by 7, I get 2. 2 times 22 is 44, 44 times 2 is 88 centimeter. Now do know that for paper 1, you're not allowed to use your calculator. Okay, so answer for this is number 3. Next one. In this figure below, J, H, and M is a rhombus. Rhombus means I can insert in my toothpicks to show that all these sides are equal. Next, G, H, J, K, this is a parallelogram, and K, J, M, L is also a parallelogram. This tells me these 3 lines are parallel to each other. And because they are parallel, I know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore, this angle is also 110 degrees. And since this pair of parallel lines form this C-looking shape, that tells me these 2 angles, the sum of these 2 angles is actually 180. If this is 80 degrees, therefore to get this answer, which is this angle, that will be 180 minus 80, I'll have 100 degrees. So this is actually 100 degrees. I'm going to redraw this part out now. So now I have this is 100 degrees, and this bottom part is 110 degrees. We're supposed to find HJM. HJM is this angle. So now I use angle about point. 360 minus 100, I have 260. Then minus 110, I'll have 150. This is rough working, so I can just do it at the side. And therefore, this is the answer, number 2. When expressed mathematically correctly, it should be something like 360 minus 100 minus 110 equals to 150 degrees. Next one. Now, Eugene, Farid, and Gopal shared some money. Farid received 40% of the money. Gopal received 20% of the remaining money. And Eugene received the rest. Gopal received $30. How much money did they have all together? Now, you can definitely do it different ways. So for those who haven't tried, please try this. You can pause the video. For those who have tried this, let's do it. Now, I like to sometimes use fractions. What do I mean? I can convert 40% into a fraction. That in simplest form is just 2/5. And this in simplest form is 1/5. Why do I like fraction? Because by looking at the fraction, the denominator here is 5. It tells me I know I can draw a model with 5 equal parts. Farid received 40%, which is 2 out of 5 parts. So this is Farid's part. Now, Gopal received 20% of the remaining money. So this part is the remaining. I will redraw the remaining model here. And out of this, I will cut into 5 parts. Why 5 parts? Because I'm told Gopal received 1/5 of the remaining money. So if there are 5 equal parts here, remember, this is the same as this in quantity, in value. So this will be Gopal's part, just 1/5 or 20%. And Eugene received the rest. Now Gopal received $30. So Gopal's part is $30. If Gopal's part is $30, then how about Eugene's part? Very simple, right? This part, there are 4 parts. So 4 times 30, that'll be $120. Therefore, we know this whole part here, these 3 units here, must be the sum of 30 and 120. And that'll be 30 plus 120, that'll be $150. Now, how much money do they have altogether? Now, this is simple to do, right? 3 units here, 1, 2, 3 is equivalent to $150. 1 unit will be 150 divided by 3. I'll have $50. And altogether, there are 5 units. So 5 times 50, I'll have $250. And that will be answer number 3. Let's go to question 5. Now, do take note of the mark allocation. 1 mark means that you only get answer mark. So definitely make sure your answer units, everything is fine. 2 marks means there are method marks given. Do also make sure your method is clearly written. So even if you make any mistake in the answer portion, you still get your method marks. Now, 5 over 6 times 2/3. Let's simplify. Let's check this side. Yeah, I can simplify this. How about this diagonal side? Yes, I can simplify. I can divide it by 2, I get 1. By 2, I get 3. Now, numerator times numerator, I get 5. Denominator times denominator, I get 9. This is the simplest. I cannot simplify any further. So 5, 9. Remember to write it down in the answer blank. Next one. Again, if you have not tried this, please pause the video. Han Ming's mass was 30 kg last year. He gained 6 kg this year. Find the percentage increase. Okay, so if this was last year, this must be the original. And he gained, so there must be an increase. As we will recall, under the lesson on percentage increase, so we'll find the increase divided by the original, then we multiply by 100%. The increase is 6 kg. Original is 30 kg times 100. I love 0. I divide by 10. Cancel 1 0. Divide by 10. I cancel 1 0. Divide by 3. Left with 3. Left with 1. By 3. Left with 2. So numerator 2 times 10 is 20. 1 times 1 is 1. I don't have to write 1 below. So that will be percentage increase. Don't forget this percentage. They already told you it's percentage. So the units must be in percent, and as it is given to you. Next, in the figure below, PQRS is a trapezium. QU is a straight line. ST is a straight line. Now, straight line tells us, for example, opposite angles are the same. It tells us these are vertically opposite angles. Okay, I'm not sure if it's useful, but that's what it tells us. Now we are told that PQU is 30 degrees and QUT is 14 degrees. Find STU. STU. Usually I like to shade the angle that I'm supposed to find. Alright, now how can we find this angle? If in a perfect world, if I have this angle, I can use the property of sum of angle in a triangle. 180 minus these 2, I get this. But I don't have this. So in a perfect world, if I know what is this angle, And being vertically opposite angle, then this angle equals this angle. I don't have this. But because I know these two lines are parallel to each other, and this form my C-looking shape, only those in my class know what I mean by C shape. If this is 30 and these are parallel lines, 30 degrees, therefore to get this angle, which is this one, this red one, this will be 180 minus 30, I get 150 degrees. So therefore this is 150 degrees, which means this is 150 degrees. Therefore, to find this angle, first I sum up these two angles in this triangle. Then I use 180 minus 164, I have 16 degrees. Now notice I didn't write the units along the way. I can, right? I could have, but if I do not have, I will not be penalized. I will only be penalized in my final answer if I don't write the units. Luckily, this has been given to me. 16 degrees. Next, question 8. The figure shows a cuboid with a painted face. This is the painted face. The volume of the cuboid is 84 cubic centimeter. Volume means you use your base area times this height. And one side's measured 2 cm. So what's the area of the painted face? Alright, so we know that volume equals to length times breadth times height. As you know, volume is also equals to length times base area. Now I'm given one length here, which is the 2 cm. I'm given the volume, which is 84 cubic centimeter. I'm supposed to find what is this shaded painted area, which is its base area. Simply, I'll just use 84 divided by 2. 84 divided by 2, I'll have 42 square centimeter. And very easy to check my answer. Remember, this is the formula. We know that the volume is 84 cubic centimeter. So if that is true, so my checking working is here, check. So volume equals to 2 cm, which is this, multiplied by the base area, which I think is 42, and I should have 84 cubic centimeter, which is this. So checked. So this is the correct answer. I hope this helped you to revise a little bit before your WA2. All the best.